From the sudden popularity of stand-up comedy to the making of another comedic wonder, it looks like fans will finally get to watch the most anticipated The Machine this year. And I'm about to tell you all about it. So let's start with what exactly is the release date.
We're doing it as a movie right now, and it was really crazy because we were talking to the writer and the producer, and they were trying to like pitch me story ideas, but they were tied to like real life things that had happened.
The film has already been filmed, and the news about the completion has been out for quite a while. In fact, it's in the post-production phase at the moment. However, the distributor, Legendary Entertainment, still hasn't announced a release schedule. The trailer is also out, and it was in January 2023 that Bert Kreischer finally revealed the release date in a very hysterical manner, along with a video. In the video, one can see Bert and Kale in a car, while Bert is all about stunts in it. Wearing skating gear but no shirt or pants, Bert looks stunning and pulls off a great stunt before he makes the big announcement regarding the Machine movie. He's all ready to jump out of a moving vehicle, but right before that, his foot gets stuck under the car's wheel, allegedly breaking his toes. However, nothing stops him from making the big announcement. He is, however, first dropped off at urgent care, where he lets the audience know that The Machine will be out on the 25th of May 2023. And that's how this video message ends, while Bert says, "See you at the movies." With that said, it's about time I move on to the other things you should know. So here's what the plot would look like.
Guys that looked like us, naked, just sitting around, and it was.
No. Take it off. It feels good. It feels so good.
No.
The tats aren't finished yet.
So apparently, the filmmakers didn't go for a direct adaptation of the story from Bert's stand-up routine. Instead, they opted for a film where the events are all described in a comedic manner. The official synopsis is also out, and it tells some details about the upcoming film. According to the synopsis, the film will follow Bert, and the events after his drunken past catches up with him after 2 decades. The synopsis says that it'll be set in the time when Bert and his father were kidnapped by some people whom the comedian wronged 20 years ago. Apparently, he did something wrong while drunk at the time when he was in college in Russia. The events are actually based on the comedian's real-life story, but it won't be all that exact. But fans will get to see bits from the original story behind the adaptation as well. As per the reports, the comedian will be seen visiting Russia during his student years, and the film will show how he never soaked up the culture. But even with that, he ended up joining hands with the local mafia, which was the turning point. In fact, he even brought his party animal ways to a brand new country while being connected to the mafia, which obviously wasn't a good thing. And it got worse, since he even went over with the local crime syndicate. As I mentioned earlier, the comedian will be kidnapped, but he'll also get his father in trouble here. He'll go through a whole lot of stuff just to figure out why exactly these people were so mad at him, because whatever he did to them was while he was drunk, and Bert never remembers anything he does while drunk. So yes, it'll be a ride. As per the official synopsis, I have guessed that our guy actually got involved in some violent crime, and it didn't really sit well with the mafia. He doesn't remember it, but they definitely do remember it all. Not to mention, it'll also give hints of a young Bert portrayed by Jimmy Tatro.
It was definitely a role that you can get a little crazy with, and just, you know, if you can't think of anything, you just got to be more intense. And it just, because it was a role that was really aggressive guy, and it was fun. It was fun to play.
The casting is honestly perfect, and fans even saw him in the new trailer, so it surely was a good ride. And while I'm talking about the cast, why not give everyone else a look as well? Here's everyone else who will be joining Bert and Jimmy in this new film. Alright, so Bert is already confirmed to be a part of this upcoming film, since there would be no movie at all if he isn't in there. Apart from that, fans will see Jimmy Tatro, since he'll be appearing as a young Bert. However, other than these two, there are other actors who will be brightening the screens with their presence. Even though Bert will be the star of the show, mostly, he'd still need supporting cast members to join him on this journey. So apparently, Luke Skywalker actor Mark Hamill will also be joining Bert for this project. Yes, you heard that right. I'm talking about the Star Wars star Hamill. He will be in the film. He also announced that he'd be in the movie in a hilarious announcement, as he mentioned that it would be his top secret project. But Burt, being himself, was there drinking with his shirt off in the background. So yeah, apparently that was the top secret project Hamill was talking about. As per the reports, Hamill will appear as an exaggerated version of the comedian's father, whose name is Albert Kreischer. In his tweet, he posted a video of himself with a caption saying, "I think I might already regret this." But will he? I doubt that, since the film is already quite hyped, and fans are excited to see everyone. Anyways, there's more to the cast. As per the latest reports, Eva Babic from The Last Serb in Croatia will also be appearing in a major supporting role. Not just that, Martin Ford from F9, The Fast Saga, will also join the cast, while Amelie Child-Villiers from The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, will join as well. And apart from these cast members, Stephanie Kurtzuba from The Irishman is also confirmed to be joining the cast of the upcoming film. With that said, Burt had something to say about the upcoming movie as well. In an interview, he stated some fun stuff. According to him, the film is actually a big moment for him. He believes that the story of the film includes the moment that got him where he stands today. He also stated that it's all mind-blowing. It really is. And I believe this guy with that, if you ask me. If he said it's mind-blowing, it must be. He even stated that sometimes it overwhelms him, especially when the young Burt is shown in the flashback scenes. He gets teary-eyed. He also confirmed that this might be the dumbest thing to be emotional about, but it is what it is. He says that young Burt introduces him and who he is in the film, and that's what makes him weep a little. He then said a dialogue from the introductory scene saying, "My name is Burt. I don't go to class very much," and then laughed. The comedian stated that this is exactly who he is, and exactly what he said, and now he's seeing someone act it out on the screen. So yes, it does make him emotional, and his being teary-eyed is totally valid here. And with all that, let me just talk a bit more about the film. Here's a bit of a review before it hits the screens. As of now, it's just the synopsis that's known, but the trailer says it all. The film will be hilarious, but it might also make everyone emotional at times. That's a guess from what the comedian himself has stated. For the supposed ending, my guess is that it might leave us with larger interrogatives unanswered. But what if they do answer it all? The film will definitely give us all a whole load of laughs, and I'm so ready for it. And there you have it, everything we know about the Machine movie so far.